Good evening, Marcus. Whoa, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? Let's get the fucking stuck in. Right. Oh. So, first of all, we've got great fucking news. We got the 20 free epic letters. That's going to go pretty far for the free-to-play account. But it's going to be very, once again, it's going to be very luck-based in terms of, do we actually get the right hero? Because if we don't, we are kind of fucked. Ouch. Alright, team. Let's have a little gander. Oh my, a Fae outfit. Do I have this? Is this new? I must have this. Huh, weird. Hey, Jeremy. Oh no, I've got to click the adventure stuff. So, day 4. The situation yesterday was that the game hated us, and it was only giving us support items. Now, it could be that today is different. It could be that today we get some good stuff, but we won't know until we know. So let's fucking go. Okay, this will take us to 1100, 1140. What were we talking about? 1140, 1340, 1440. Not quite. Oh yeah, we got our free hero today. Muriel, love that. What's the celebration gift? Yep. Alright, we can do some more of that. Hello. Hello, Icy. How are you doing today? We are about to start our little free-to-play adventure for day 4. It's been very hard, I'm not gonna lie. It's felt pretty fucking tough. It has not been easy. But it's part of the fun. Part of the fun. What team should we go with here? Kind of want to go like this. Then go like Coco, Smokey, Brutus.
Nothing to be afraid of.
All right. Nice little battle drills. The worst game mode in the world. Get ourselves some Diamondos. Okay, so Dream Realm yesterday we finished like 40th, right? 39th. That's pretty much where I thought. We're never ever going to compete for Dream Realm. There's people with literally S+ Chimera, and they had that since day 2. There's just no chance. You can see people that have like Mythic Twins. For fuck's sake. Mythic Twins, a copy of Mahira. Look at it. Great thing you've been pushing AF currently, which is... That's really cool. Honestly, I'm missing I'm missing pushing AFK stages. I'm really, really looking forward to Phase 3. For many reasons, but specifically I miss pushing my AFK stages. Whoa! Okay, so last night we went to bed at like 1700 rating team. It was literally like 1710. It seems that we've been attacked a fair few times. We've gained points, we've lost points. Pretty cool. So it looks, yeah. Looks like we've netted out positive there. Not bad at all, not bad at all. We might be able to get to the next next rank of this today, once we've done some leveling up. We're just going to hit King Croaker. Because, why not? We should be able to just instantly murk the frog himself. I missed pushing 2, finished Apex for nearly 3 weeks before face. Yeah, mate. Literally, I finished it with... If you finished it on the first day that it was possible, we had 19 days of freedom. It was just too many, in my opinion. My opinion might not be the right one, but... Oh dear. Okay, so what we will do is... we're gonna quickly loot our stuff. We're gonna level up our heroes, because we've got a ton of tomes. Nice. And then maybe try for one more. We don't have enough purpley perps. Okay. Okay, so we'll switch him and him, and then we'll go and bash the frog on his head again. Here we go. That means that he should die. Oh yeah, he did. Alright, cool. So now we're just going to do one attack here. Okay, we can definitely do better than that. We're normally like top 50, so we can definitely do better than that. We need to do both of these. That's cool. Events, we can loot this. We need to participate in arena. We got anything special? No, so we're just going to be like 10 short, so that doesn't really matter. The celebration gift, we needed 160. Sorry, I was moving away from my microphone then. So we need 80. We're never going to get that today. Okay, so that's pointless to look at. We can level again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got to fucking thingy. That's really good for us. Holy shizu. I think it was 17 days before. 17 days is still too many as well, right? Like you're just sat there like, cool. What the fuck do I do now? And that's kind of why I'm doing this. And I would not be doing this if we had AFK stages to do. I'm on 827, hopefully done in the next couple of... Yes, nice, Jeremy. You should be done in the next couple of days. Easy peasy, my friend. We're going to take the support weapon. Then we'll take the bow. And then these two are just nothing. Right, nice. Okay, so we hit level 80, which is relevant for Labyrinth. Oh my word. I've got all these things mastered in my head now, and I... Whoa, you don't get the XP anymore? Wow, that's nuts. You don't get the hero essence at floor 4. Now, that might not seem like a big deal, team. You might be like, what the fuck are you complaining about? You just want the epics. As a free-to-play account, the purple essence is nearly more valuable than these epic letters. That's, man, that sucks. Alright, we'll just, we'll bash this on the nose. I'm interested, team. What's everybody's, what's everyone's first thoughts on the collab heroes? Good? Bad? If you know, you know. Booed? Maybe in the middle? Yay, stitchy. Marcel looks busted for PvP. Really? That's kind of interesting. I guess that makes sense, by the way, because in our world of PvP, it tends to be that somebody dies like fucking instantly. So she gets her res off before she gets to her ult. So she's not got that awkward overlap. So I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, if you're pairing Marcel, sorry, if you're pairing Marcel with Aliceth, you have the dosh. You have the dough. I'm waiting for Pioneer, to be honest. Do you know what? Better Dreamer. I was at the gym and 3 people messaged me about Pioneer. Like, are you on? Are you testing? You know, like what's the situation? And I was like, nah, I'm doing chest. And they're like, oh, well, you should get back in. You should get back. The fucking Pioneer server's up. So I was like driving home, and I was like, oh, gotta get home quickly. Pioneer. Got home. Pioneer's not even up. It's not. I was just like, guys, what the fuck? Doesn't seem to be PvE focused. Probably, yeah, I agree with you, IC. I think I'm right there on the same wavelength as you. Still waiting for them to add so we can... Yeah, exactly. I think waiting for more testing is a good idea. I think when in doubt, just wait. When in doubt, just wait. It's never a bad thing. I was also trying to figure out today what's more valuable, because you know we get those free Laos or whatever his name is copies versus the 4 yellows that he gives, the temporals. I was trying to figure out if the temporals or the free copy is more important, and I worked out that it's like either 124 temporal essence, obviously for him, or 48,000 diamonds at max pity. Like, that's what you're kind of picking between. And I'm not sure which is better, honestly. I don't really know. Strange thought to be thinking about, but still. I think there's only one thing I want to test on Pioneer, by the way, Dreamer. You said that you want to test stages. I'm kind of like up for just leaving them to see what it's like. But I do want to... What's the word? I do want to see the... I obviously put the video out yesterday about the phantomal difference, like the range. I want to see what that range is, just so that I can do like a part 2 to the video. Think Ravian or Damien. Yes, with the lifesaver, definitely. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And giving her temp buffs, I think, is really easy to do. We have temp buffs everywhere, right? Depending on spender or non-spender, those 50k diamonds and a lot. Yeah, what you're completely right. I'm looking at it from my point of view, and I just don't know which one is the right thing to do. I think when in doubt, you just take the free copies, right? Plus, we've got Gala coming up, right? Or Gala, sorry. So, saving diamonds up. I think, unfortunately, she's not available till December 6th, I saw someone say. I haven't read the patch notes for the Pioneer, but I feel like someone was saying that the Calamity event is available on the 5th of December, and then she's available on the 6th, but I might be wrong. I haven't looked. All I did was open the Google Drive, and there's nothing there. At least for now.
A victory worth celebrating.
Honestly, also depends on if you use... Yeah, true. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I'm saving my Laos boxes, or Laos boxes, for a while. I don't know. I never know with these things, especially at this low level. There's no point, really. I do think he will see use. I was kind of surprised once again. I've worked all day today, not looked at a single thing to do with the new heroes. I heard, I haven't verified, that Leos is like that stun, the na 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 thing, like with his hands that he does, is 3 seconds by default, and then it's 4 for monster stages. Is that correct? Because it looked very different in the video preview. It looked like it was like 2 seconds and maybe like 4 or 5. But if it's 3 and 4, it's kind of interesting. It's likely that they changed it if it's 3 and 4. Oh, hey, Matt. How you doing? Alright, let's slap this boss on the gonads and get out of here. But yeah, I can really see us using Leos. I think. I could be completely wrong, but that's my thinking at the moment. Yay, Stitchy. Sake. Alright. Next.
A victory worth
Oh my god, we keep on winning. We're gonna absolutely get creamed in a minute.
A victory worth celebrating.
If you repose to anybody, it'll be said, or... I don't disagree with you.
Yay, Stitchy! We won!
I also think that he's going to be... Like, in my... This is completely based on absolutely fucking cream nothing, right? Like, this is based on just looking at him, looking at Theodore, looking at the AFK stage dynamic. I think Phantomals, he will struggle to find a home in, but I could be completely wrong. Because you want triple Wilder, and your Valara Theodore +1 tends to make your Wilder. But normal stages that are monsters, I could see him having a home in. And we start to go down this pathway again, like I was talking about in some previous videos, of the more heroes that are released, the more likely we are to find 1 or 2 that are just giga niche and work in certain AFK stages and certain scenarios. And it will be harder for a player that misses like a season to have all of these. At least that's my view at the moment. I'm happy to be completely wrong, and I probably will be completely wrong, which is fine. Okay, so we need to do the dungeon stuff on the free-to-play, which is cool. We can do that in a minute. We need to do Arena. We need to do Legend Trial. We also need to do the new zone. I think I have done all of my orders for today. Yeah, I did that this morning when I did my mains orders. So that's cool. We can start dialing through these. I can't wait for the Dimensional Phantom. That would be cool. Genuinely, that would be really cool if they do that. And that would be a really interesting, like, pick. Like, I'm curious who they would do. We'll save those. we have equipment to, funnily enough, equip. Nice one, Harry. Okay. Okay, let's do quickly some fishy fish, I guess. Hold on. Do I need to do fishy fish? Where was the fishy fish? Catch a silver or above. Alright. We could do some fishy fish quickly. This is what you've come here for. The most riveting gameplay. Fishing. Oh. What did Matt say? Wait. I have yet to find a counter to the collab mage other than Dunlinger. I heard someone say that Athalia has been countering her, and I'm thinking that the counter to Athalia countering her is to give her Aliceth. I agree with you, Icy. I was trying to think of like a god that they could do, but like they could make it so that it's like a crossover god. Like the next collab event they do could tie in with the start of a new season or something crazy. Like we're talking in the future, and that collab event has, you know, the two heroes, but the Phantomal is like their, I don't know, like one of their alter egos or something. I don't know, something crazy. Like, this will never happen. This is the first example that came to my head. We have like a collab with Power Rangers, okay? And you can like pull the Red Ranger and the Yellow Ranger or something, right? Just spitballing. And then the fucking Phantomal for the season that the Dimensionals get is like the Megazord. There you go. That works. The more collab heroes, the niche ones would see more use. Yeah, I agree. That's the problem. It becomes like this. I'm in a too dumb mode today, or mood today, Exhibit A, to know what the word is. But I will just use the terminology. I think it will snowball. The more heroes that come into this game, and especially the ones that have limited availability. Yes, obviously you can dimensionally recruit them, but they still have limited availability. The more we're going to find these very niche use cases. Because let's say they collab with fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Next. You can't have Yugi-Moto do the same thing as Natsu. So it's like, he's got to do something very different. And then after that, they do a collab with like, I don't know, Bleach. And the heroes there have to do something completely different. So it's one of those things that the more we add to this game, the more likely it is that it becomes more and more, not confused. I think confused is definitely the wrong word, but there's much more of a dilemma. I feel like I've done this really well. Wow. Amazing.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
A bit of experience. Whoa, we can go over here. Don't mind if I do. Not just that. Right now, Wilders favour the most collab, though, together pointers. Yeah. I was saying this the other day, right? Wouldn't it be fucking ballsy of them and really, really cool to go, do you know what, team? Fuck Wilders. We don't want Wilders this season. What we're going to do is we're going to give... I'm saying this for like the next season, right? What we're going to do is we're going to give Wilders the PvP Phantomal this time. And we're going to give Graveborn the AFK stage Phantomal. Like, something just absurd. Like, just make it so that the Wilders just are bad for AFK stages. Like, it will be very hard to make it that way, but I would love for them to do that, because it would just shake everything up. And is the game in, by the way, is the game in need of a shake-up? That's like the question that you would be asking yourself. Probably not. But for someone that has only played since Season 3, and there are people that I know and obviously that push AFK stages that have been playing since pre-season, you know, like day one players, I'm sick of Iron. I don't know how you can't be. And yes, obviously he's seeing less use now, but I would love for them to just change the meta. I was talking to it, well, I was talking to it, I don't know if I'm actually talking and it's getting through, but I was talking to support about the fact that I personally just don't like the Iron meta. And the feedback that I got was like reading between the lines, it was basically like Mahiro was almost created to start a shift away. Now they really need to just go full on see you fucking later in the bin. I don't know how they do that. Like, if they just have to start jamming an unaffected mob into every single fucking AFK stage, and maybe through the introduction of Ravian and a few other heroes that we're going to see in next season's AFK stages, we get that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I can't click to save our lives. Is it 30 or 40 team? Oh, it's 40. Hold on, chat. I can't read. I gotta click my tablets. Gotta take my tablets. I would love to see my, yeah, preseason. Yeah, exactly. I would find it interesting if a different faction became... Yeah, exactly. I would love it. Like, Graveborn was just an example. But loads of people love the Graveborn faction. And there was that time during Season 3... I say that really confused. I think it was Season 3, right? No, it was Season 4, where the Graveborn tile was good for AFK stages. It was the one that when you got a kill, the tile user got a lot stronger. And it was really good on Chimera. This face, I wouldn't be surprised me. I would love to see Coco Odie Smokey come back. Yeah, like I just like obviously with Gala, it's very heavily hinted that we're gonna also see Kodan, obviously, who's in the story at some point this season, as a recruitable hero. So it's time for the Maulers to come back to the limelight. And then if you are taking, you know, next season, let's say we go to Bantus or we go somewhere that's Lightbearer themed, they need to have their moment in the sunshine again as well, both of them, from an AFK stage perspective. Like, Lightbearers are commonly more used than, you know, your Graveborns. I don't know. The more I say this, the more I'm annoyed that I know deep down that they're not going to do fucking anything, and it's frustrating because they should have, I'll say it again, and I don't mean it in a bad way, they should have the cojones to be like, do you know what, team? We're fucking changing this. Oh dear. I kind of wanted to say it was something like that, but it clearly fucking ain't. Okay. Give me all the suggestions. My brain's not working, because that doesn't work. Does that work? And then... Nope. Oh, I can't brain. Does that work? Nope. That works. And then we can do that. Then we can do that. That doesn't work, right? It does. Jeez. Oh, I know, brain. What do we say? I think whichever foe should be the gameplay feature, it should be more implement with seasonal artifacts, phantom wolves. Yeah, exactly. Early game I was using Rowan Haywin, but do you know what, this like free to play adventure has given me insane nostalgia trips. But the hilarious thing was, as soon as we got a copy of Chimera, Cecia got put in the bin so fast. Like, she was just, see ya. It was like the Toy Story Andy meme. Like, I don't want to play with you anymore.
In the Queen's name.
We're going to complete this map, and then we're going to do some legend trial, and then we're going to do our pools before we head into pushing some
A victory.
AFK stages and doing our arena, and then doing our final Dream Realm attacks. And by that time we should have a decent amount of letters, and we should, I think, be able to hit pity on both. So we should be able to get 2 S tiers today. I say should. Was with the Scarly to shield and Rainier teleporting. See, in season 3, my obviously introduction to Iron was Iron Smokey. And I think that was a thing since like season 2. But I hated it. It caused me like, not to almost quit. I don't think I've ever been at the point where I'm like, oh, I'm nearly quitting this game. Like, I genuinely really do enjoy this game. But it gets to a point where you do it for like the 100th time in a single day. And if you're an avid AFK stage pusher, and obviously when I came into season 3, I was kind of like, a class of 1 is the wrong way to make it sound. But on the server that I was on, there was very few people that pushed AFK stages. And I think the highest deficit globally was like 3,000 or something. Like they got to like AFK, oh no, they got to like AFK stage 4,000. And I think I got to like 3,100 and I had like half the time. And I didn't have Harak either. But I was like 1,500 stages ahead of anybody else on my server or my district. And I remember getting messages from people like, do you have, and once again, I mean no offense to anybody that plays this game, do you have like a mental illness? And I was like, what do you mean? And they were like, how on earth can you do Smoky Iron that many times? Like, why? Oh, I'm supposed to push and then do it. I'm bad. Shamona. I think I did that wrong. This might be one of those ones where we end up letting them do it for us. Because I get it, but I don't get it, if that makes sense. Like, it should be freezing. Go on, give us an assist. Oh, it was on the other tile. Okay. Well, that was weird.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
Thanks, game. The days of having to manual OD were certainly painful because of... Yeah. Well, I remember getting to this point on my first account and I wasn't able to kill the creatures up here.
A victory worth celebrating.
That's insane. I remember this. I remember coming up here and I couldn't kill these. I couldn't figure this out. I didn't know what a record was. I didn't know how to find like what people had used before. I wasn't sure like what I was doing. It's crazy.
Fight for me.
And now I just have Chimera.
prevailed.
I don't like Theodore as a hero. If you, once again,
He will protect us.
maybe controversial, if you can't use a hero's full kit, because by using part of its kit it makes it worse, you have released a shit hero. Like, I just... Maybe that's a bad take, but that's my take. Like, if you're releasing a hero, and it's like, oh, if you use my ultimate at the wrong time, you will just die. I'm just like, why does this exist?
I have prevailed.
But yes, this all said, I don't really know how they make Iron worse. There's definitely, like I said, there's ways where you can just do it through having one unaffected creature in every AFK stage, or just something weird like that. But I don't know if they'd want to go down that pathway.
A victory worth celebrating.
I mean, the way to do it, right? There's like another way to do it, which is that you just start to release no wilder heroes. You just wait ages for the next wilder hero. Immune to ranged. That's Brutus's music. Da 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 da. Having unaffected would suck too, because then it's yeah. No, like, no joke. That's why they have designed themselves into this fucking hole. Because if you just go, all right, guys, we don't want the Iron meta anymore. How do we get around it? And some fucking person in the corner's like, oh, why don't we just add an unaffected mob to every single AFK stage? And they're like, oh, great idea, Dave. Yeah, we'll just put a statue in every single stage. That'll please the community. And they'll do that, and the entire phase, all they'll hear is, we fucking hate this. And it will just be, oh, we thought that you wanted a different meta. And it's like, we do, but you can achieve it through a different means. And I think that they will try, well, I don't know this, but from my experience of playing this game, they would try the easiest route, which would be unaffected mobs. I would love it if they had the cojones to be like, here is compensation for every single hero. Oh, sorry, here is compensation. We have nerfed Iron. Iron no longer does what he does. We've changed him. Here is compensation. If you have him at Paragon 4 or whatever, here is the amount of epic letters that it would take to get him there at Pity, like if you pulled him every single time or whatever. Just some absolutely balls ass move that makes everybody go, huh? Yeah, okay. That's an easiest way of doing it. Yes, you're right, actually. A swap ticket. Just nerf him to the ground. He no longer does what he does. Sorry. Here is a different hero. Is this just Brutus? I would just, yeah, that's what I would like to see. Whether that's right or wrong, no idea. But you go into next season. Yes, that's what I'm saying, right? So my instant thing would be, what makes Iron Iron? It's his, at the start of battle. Just take it away. There's definitely other ways that you could do it. Like, you could reduce the amount of targets they could hit. But, like, the easiest way is just to fundamentally remove it and say, do you know what? We just don't want this. Yeah. Like I said, maybe a bad take, but it's my take. and I'm sticking to it. Because we get so many heroes released into this game that will never see the light of day because they don't fit into a wilder AFK stage team. And that will only ever continue. Like, how long will Iron continue to see play?
With this sword, you shall be purged.
Oh, that's not a horrendous idea, actually, I see. But then you run into the issue of you just wait a bit and then they like run forward and yeah, they could. There's like a problem, right? The problem is also, this is another thing that this game can suffer from quite drastically and quite quickly, is overcomplication. So as soon as you start adding too many things to like influence and change, the player's community, or like the player's voice will turn from this is a great change to this is too complicated. Like, they already do a bad job of telling players what to do. Like, I was talking to somebody who was new through this account the other day, and they were like, I don't get it. Like, they don't really teach you certain things. And that's fine. But if they do something fundamentally, like, backbreaking, then they definitely need to do a better job of, I'm stuck. There we go. What a hard puzzle. Oh, is this the end? We haven't got this right. This is unlocked. It's just one map today. Just the one. I'll go do this. Let's go collect all the chests. Oh my wordy. We gotta get it out of the way for the receptor. This is gonna be hard as nails, team. I'm not sure I can figure this one out. Fuck me. So, compared to, like, our stuff. Alright, let's go get this epic. And then we just finish the story up. Ba 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 ba. Rampart road closed. I'm sorry? I guess I need to do the story. Oh yeah, because the last thing that we did yesterday was save Damien, and I hated it.
Incredible.
Yep. Besides, look, Corin. Granny.
Oh, we've done it. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, how many affinity items do we have? 4, 8, 11. We have enough. Okay. So team, we should 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me get a letter.
Little gizmo.
It still makes me chuckle that we just keep pulling copies of Valara on this account.
May the spirits guide your path.
Let's see if it's the same today. Immune to melee damage.
No need to fear.
That sounds like Bonnie.
Nothing to be afraid of.
I have no idea.
Oh my. Looks like someone.
Muriel, maybe?
Warming up.
Easy.
Sorry. Did
Alright.
I burn everything down? Oh well.
Sorry. Oh my word, a corrupt creature. Oh. I thought this was like a legit corrupt creature. We had such bad luck with our S tier sigil yesterday. Still annoyed by that. There'll be someone out there that got a Chimera from their S tier sigil. I just got Pang. Absolute shit tier.
With this sword, you shall be purged.
I mean, it's nice to have Panda along the way, right? Like, it's good to have him as a mascot. But when he could have been, like, anything else. I mean, there were definitely heroes that could have been worse. But still.
A victory worth celebrating.
Oh, by the way, I got my notification in the mail that I did officially win my fucking award thing, which is awesome. So
I have prevailed.
my prize will be going straight to the Rosie store for the new skin. And then I get my merch box at some point, which would be cool. Thanks. I was honestly surprised, but it's cool. And if you enjoyed the Damien video for the AFK stage tips and tricks, if you were someone that liked that, the second episode focused on Saida will be coming out this weekend. I'm just needing to find time to sit down and to edit it all up. It has a few absolutely horrendous jokes in it again.
Granny, she just cleansed the corrupted...
We'll be back in the classroom. We'll still be in the classroom for the next one.
That completes the ceremony. Miss Arte above. Corin,
Yeah.
what do you think? Just come to bed? No,
Yeah.
no, don't save your...
Apparently by talking to that tree we got some new hair.
Chippy?
It will likely be the same class as last time for some continuity. Wait, is this the first cook? Nah, Shade will be back. He'll be in the classroom again. He'll be on his best behavior though. I'm sure someone else will find a way to disrupt. Glowy. Do we need to remember this? Is this like the first taste of cooking? I guess not. Someone in the dev team likes Awakened... Yeah, maybe. Maybe Iron can be the first Awakened hero, and that completely changes what he does. I'd fucking love that. Iron is now a tank. Goodbye. Yeah, literally.
Like, why are you all in...
I was saying this the other day to someone. They had a great moment to which they could have changed the meta, by the way.
Here to see Master Earmere.
Fucking ideate on this, alright? I'm still annoyed at the developers that they didn't do this. Or at least in some shape or format. At the end of Season 5, like the story, this is what I'm talking about, we get brought back. Why the fuck was there not something that had changed? Like, they could have been like, oh, you've come back. And they're like, oh, Magister Merlin, you're back. Welcome back. And you're talking to slightly different versions of Citrana and I don't know who else, like Antandra and all these other people. And you're like, well, I don't remember this being like this. And then you go out and you go into Hollowstone, and instead of it being called Hollowstone, it's called like Hollowwood. I don't know. Like, just these different fucking places, and you're like, this isn't right. Like, what's happened? And then that's where we're introduced to like different versions of the heroes, aka like Awakened or whatever you want to fucking call it. I don't know. Or even in its like base format, you come back and there are some things that are just slightly different. Like everything's the same, but maybe you doing something in the past has now, and obviously it was always meant to happen, I get that, but you doing something in the past has now changed something. I don't know. I would have liked to have seen maybe even like a time jump. Like you get pulled back, right? You get pulled back into the future, and instead of them being like, oh yeah, it's only like, this is literally what they said, right? Oh yeah, it's only been like 5 minutes for us. Like, what the fuck? Make it like 5 years, and you come back and Hollowstone is under the rule of the harvest god, who said that he would smite you down in the future during the story. And guess what? While you were fucking around in the past, he's come and he's completely ruined Hollowstone. Or like, and the wheat field's just gone. Like, revamp that original like pre-season world through the season 5 time skip. I don't know. There was so much stuff that they could have done, and they didn't. I'm disappointed.
Stitchy will protect us.
When we got pulled back, my first thought was, how many fucking years have gone by? Like, what's happened? And I'm pretty sure it was either like Citrana or Antandra, like, oh yeah, it's only been like 20 minutes for us. I'm like, what the fuck?
What? That last map.
The Thorn Guard, but what are they?
I was too emotional at the time to pay too much attention.
Lady Alicia.
Season 5, best story. Okay, I think, apart from this little quest here, that is everything. Oh, we got to do a quest for Damien. Innocent secret, we're telling everybody. What is it? We're literally telling everyone. Literally, yeah, like, exactly. Man is a terrorist. Damien's mind works differently than others, children of his age. We know. He has only a few friends, and the ones he does he values greatly. I am not one of his friends. But those are slim to none, and I never knew him to have any friends outside of Lundorf except Corin. The situation is precarious right now. Damien has gone lost before. The whole... Can you watch over him? I am not watching over him. You can count on me. He's going straight into the water. Can he swim? Oh yeah, this is where he finds his mate, the Glimmer Boom.
Yay, Snitchy! We won!
Now we got to kill our mates. Can we not just kill Damien?
I have prevailed.
Alright, cool. 300 diamonds. Thank you very much. We'll get that. We'll get that. We need to go visit Keith. Where's Keith? Make a purchase from Big Keith. We can't get all of these because these numbers don't add up. We need the XP. Okay. The fishing diary. Oh, we're 60 away. I really don't want to go and catch this, but it might actually be worth it. Nah, we can always just wait. Okay, we're gonna do legend trial. We're gonna level. We can level another hero, which is good.
We've become stronger.
Become stronger. We can dump some levels there. Once again, comparing free-to-play levels versus the paid levels, we're level 80, 83, 81, 81, 80, 80. And is there... What's the easiest way to test this or look at this? Oh, the easiest way to look at this is you do this. You go to forward journey. You go to rankings. 101. What was this person's level? 101. And 101, 101, 91. So we're quite far behind compared to the others. And that's something that you find in base game quite drastically, because in base game you could buy experience, and that feels pretty bad, not gonna lie. We should give our levels to Zany. As much as...
Time for more power, hardhead! My shield is unbreakable!
My shield is unbreakable. Alright, while there's auto battles, I'm gonna finish my cookie.
My shield is unbreakable! Time for more power, hardhead!
Synchronized launch!
Sorry, did I burn everything down? Oh well.
Better Dreamer, if you're still here, if and when Pioneer goes live, would you be an absolute legend and just say Pioneer's gone live? Please and thank you. Hey Peter, hope you're doing well, mate. Hope it's all good today.
Time for more power, hardhead!
if I'm still awake. Okay, cool. Thank you. How far do we think that we can push this? I don't think our Lightbearer team's very good. So as long as we get to floor... As long as we get past floor 10, it's fine. Because it's 10, 15, 20 ETC. And I don't think we can get super far. The one thing that's really weird to me, by the way, is yesterday we were level like 70, and today we're level 80. Like yesterday we were 75 pretty much on 3 heroes. We were like 80, 80, 75. Oh no, we were 81, 80, 75, 71, 71. And all of these people, like today we haven't really gained much experience is what I'm trying to say. Like it doesn't feel like we've gone up a lot of levels. Some hero get a skill upgrade in the next patch. Yes. There are 2 heroes that get a... I think if Peter, if what you're referring to is the Enhanced Force, the S++, the skill upgrade thing. It's Callan, the big Oven Man, Graveborn tank himself, and the Lady Vala for the Lightbearers. It's those 2 heroes that get the Enhanced Force in Phase 3. Vala's is that she, I think, gains more energy. And something else. I can't remember. But I know that basically it's going to mess around with her energy gain, which is a good thing. And then Callan, who I don't think needed one, but he's getting one, makes shields for the team a little bit better. I mean, I'm happy that Callan's getting one. I've got Paragon 4 Callan on my main account. He's a great hero. Alright, cool. Anything beyond this is just a bonus. But normally, this or the following stage is where we will just plop. Yeah, like Dunlinger and Lycan didn't need one. Dunlinger definitely didn't need one. Lyca, I don't think did. I could... if you sat me at a table and tried to justify Lyca, I'd go, alright, that's fine. But the Dunlinger one, if you put his name on the table, I'd just be like, get out of the room. Congratulations on clearing floor 11. Here's 2 acorns. Like, fuck and me. Like, jeez. I don't think we can do this one because of Shakir. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it seems that AFK Journey is a little bit more accepting of making changes, but obviously they've done it through this S++ piece. However, they haven't... I really thought they might. I really thought that these sorts of S++ changes would make these heroes... maybe backbreaking is the wrong way, but I thought it would... yeah, maybe backbreaking is the right way. Like, I thought they would make them, like, nuts. Honestly. And they would suddenly... When it first got announced and we didn't know what that meant, and we didn't know the extreme or the apparent little effect that it would have, I was kind of like, oh, this is going to be the end, isn't it? But it hasn't really done too much. Once again, just my thoughts, my feelings. Okay, so we want our levels on Coco, Odie, Brutus, I guess.
Let's go take it to him.
Time for work again.
I come to protect.
The S++ haven't been mostly underwater. Yeah, I agree. I thought they would be like bonkers, and they just haven't been. Ugh, time for working.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
Definitely something like that as well. I spent... This is going to make me sound like I'm complaining. Maybe this is a complaint. I spent like 4.5 hours today working on a presentation. And I submitted it at the end of the day. And I just felt like I'd completely wasted my time. I had to use a template that I was given. It was the most boring template I've ever seen. I just had to fill in a ton of information and put 1 or 2 pictures in it. I just hated it. I hated the entire process. And the worst thing is, I did it like 2 or 3 months ago. Had the same information. And now I just have to regurgitate it in a different way. In different numbers. Using different fucking things. Ugh. Just hate it. But pays the bills. Pays for the AFK Journey. AFK Journey Dragon Crystals. So it's worth it.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
Our Mauler team is pretty good. We might be able to get to... I say this and we're gonna fail at like floor 12. But floor 15... If there's a team that floor 15 is possible on, it likely is this one. Dragon Crystal's only just... one of my... a friend of mine who's been playing since day one. We started memeing for like the last couple months. Whenever we're talking about like going away or doing stuff together or going places or whatever, and I'm like, oh mate, we've got a budget of this, or we're spending this, or you owe me this for this and all this other stuff. He's like, can I have it in Dragon Crystals? Like, can you spell it out in Dragon Crystals? So it's like the exchange rate. It's like, oh yes, today we'll be going into town and having some lunch. Expect our expenditure to be 1,000 Dragon Crystals. And he's there like, okay.
Good defense and offense.
Go on, Antandra. So team, after we do this, it might be letters time, honestly. It might be the pool time. Because I don't think there's anything else that we can do that influences our amount of letters that we get today. After this, we've got the Delicious Dungeon stuff to do. So that we can get a... I think you can get up to like Legendary Laos today, maybe? Maybe? Don't know that exactly. And then... after that, we can push some AFK stages for a little bit. Oh, we need to do Arena and our Dream Realm attacks, but that's a given. And we need to pull stuff anyway for that. Alright, cool. Hey, try this. Oh no, don't try this. Okay. Why is it always Shakir? Shakira. Oh, I love it when you kill me. Oh dear. Like I said our Mauler team looked like the best team that we have available, and it's died on floor 11. Of course. Alright. We don't need to do that. I don't know why I clicked that. I wanted to see the challenges. Okay. So, we're going to go here. We are going to start off by readjusting our levels quickly. Where's Damon? And where is Shamira? Then we'll go here. Ooh. Thank goodness you're back. Oh, it's Pandora. Oh, the dimensional cool. Better Cool Soul. Leave me alone. What was I doing? I was going to go into AFK stages while we do some stuff. Hello, cat. We wanted to do... It was like this.
Accept this judgment.
Don't worry. I'm here.
Potions for sale. Buy 4, get 1 free.
Okay. Okay. So. On day 3. Oh, we could go and get fucking Sinbad or Nara. Don't mind if I don't. Anyway, we can do this. We've got 26, we need 46, and we have enough diamonds to do 2. We have 28 and we need 26, so that's cool. I don't know if we've bought anything in the Emporium today, but theoretically we can buy stuff. We haven't bought our discounted letter, which we can do. We are 29 arena coins away from a copy. 29. See you later, Jeremy. Have a great time at the supermarket, my friend. Okay. So we'll start by opening up our RNG. We got a tree and 2 zanies. That is actually good. I will take that. That's cool. A tree and 2 zanies. That puts our zany at legendary, which is big. Very cool. Hello, zany. Okay. We can then accept our letter for doing that. Okay, we're going to start with the epics. We're guaranteed to get 1 S tier. Who do we think that we're going to get? Who do you think we're going to get from the S tiers? Any thoughts? Any feelings? Any opinions? It's going to be Ludo. I really hope it isn't Ludo, which is why I'm tempted to take Ludovic out. But he is insanely good, so he might have to stay. Like, I'm trying to think, if I took him out, what would I even replace him with? Because the purpose of this account is only for 7 days, and I don't really want to put Iron into this spot. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Zandrock 1 copy is of extreme value. Okay, so what we're going to do, in fact, because he is on this list, we're going to pull the normals first. So we're going to do 1, we're going to do 2, that's pretty good. We're going to do our 3, and then this is it. Wait, what? Am I dumb? I'm dumb. Don't worry, team. Shamira! Yes. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one, team. We can keep Zandrock here. So, we really want Pandora, but any one of these heroes is gonna be fucking amazing. Okay, we got one early. We got Damon, which is fantastic. This is going fucking great so far. Pardon my French. Oh wait, well, it doesn't really matter. We can't buy this team, but we wish that we could, because she's now 1 away from Supreme. That sucks. It's great, but it sucks. She is 1 copy from Supreme.
Your voice.
Oh my word! Team, we are cooking! Wait, no, that's really bad, because she's now 1 copy away as well. So that's actually useless.
We've become stronger.
Because look,
Strength blooms only
she's now 1 out of
when sorrow
2.
fades. Strength blooms only when sorrow fades.
She's 1 out of 2. God damn it. It doesn't matter. We're just going to pull another copy of her in a second. Well, this is going well, team. Not going to lie. This is definitely going past expectations. All right. Can we get another? I don't think we can.
One last strike. Order stands. Because I'm
Okay, we can't. That's fine. Whew. Okay, so. But we can level up
Now I'm capable of
Valka.
protecting more people.
We can also level up Faramore.
I swear.
We can also level up Hyuganus. Whoa-ho-ho! Oh yeah, we need to ascend Damon. Okay. We feel a ton better. Like, wow, that was really cool. So we are officially, we're 1 out of 2 for Valara. And we unlock exclusive equipment. And we are 1 out of 2 for Shamira. For Mythic, effectively. Is there any benefit to wait for 10 letters or something 1 by 1 is the same? Honestly, not sure. If you're obviously if you have the letters built up, like let's say you have 8 letters and you want to wait for 10, obviously it's cleaner on the animation. I don't think there is any impact. It all works off the same RNG, the same numbers. Some people just prefer it because it looks cleaner. 10 is guaranteed an A rate. There you go. 1 by 1 isn't. That's the difference then. So when you do a temple, you're guaranteed at least A tier, either Acorn or Hero. And if you look in here, there you go. Get a hero or faction acorns every recruitment, and an A level or is guaranteed every 10 recruitments. The interesting thing is that might mean that it still counts 1 by 1 though, because it's every 10 recruitments. But it might be just poorly written. Who knows? Because it does say an S tier level hero is guaranteed every 60 recruitments. So I don't think there is any benefit. I think you can do what you want to do with pulling. I've always just pulled 1 by 1 if I have to. All right, team. Sorry. All right, team. Do we buy our stellar crystals? I'm gonna say no. I think we give up on the stellar crystal dream. I think we just buy some epics, and then one of these, because we're like 10k away on that, and we'll get it through that. All right, team. We're going back in. It's only 3 letters, but we're going back in. Oh, I got a copy of Zany. Not bad. Okay. Honestly, everything that just happened is pretty fucking good for us. That's a pretty meaningful upgrade. I can definitely not complain at the fact that we pulled in the way that we did. It's very, very good. We should in theory, we should, in theory, where was I going with this train of thought? Oh, we should look at the Emporium and at the Dream Realm store to see how far away Coco is. We can only buy 3 copies. How far away Odie is. Okay. Coco's our next, I think, anyway, for this sort of stuff. We can buy either a copy of Haywin, a copy of Brutus, or one of the 2 copies that we need for Rowan's next level tomorrow, which is good. It wants us to visit the Forge. We gotta go visit Ironhoof. What does Ironhoof want? He wants to take my gold, and in return he's gonna give me a piece of equipment. I think I'm fine. The question is, do I actually upgrade my stuff? I think I should upgrade 1 or 2 pieces, but probably not the ones that he is suggesting. That's fine. Just those 2 is fine. Okay. Let's do our Dream Realm attack, shall we? Honestly, I got no clue who I'm supposed to use in this Dream Realm team. Should we just watch and see? I'm wondering if Ludovic's the right choice.
Stitchy will protect us.
I used Brutus there because I thought he would absorb the first hit. Does that make sense? This is a way better attack than our last one. Look how much more meaningful damage we're doing with Shamira at the right levels. Whoa! Sorry team, something jumped out at me. Oh, top 25. That's not bad. That's a good question. The other one is, does the zany turrets take them? Because you theoretically could do that. Right? Whoa.
You shall be purged.
I think Damon's got the bubble on him, right? Which is bad.
May the spirits guide your path.
Oh, Zany's dead. This doesn't look as good, unfortunately. Can I say that? We got above 50% this time. Go on, turret. Pink, 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 pink. Go on, turret. Amazing.
I have prevailed.
That was pretty good. Top 22! Team, we're top 22. Alright, is there a way to even more optimize this? Is there even a better way? Maybe. Yeah. Big up the Torbjorn. Huh. Is there another way of doing this better? That feels bad. That feels even worse. Fuck it. We run.
May the spirits guide
I thought that was going really well, and then Shamira just died. I was like, oh my god, we found the right way of doing this, and then Shamira was just like, I don't wish to live anymore.
Yay, Stitchy! We won!
Oh my team. We are absolute demons. We're top 15. Right, the highest we've been on the free to play was day 1, and it was like 24th. And ever since then, we've just been slowly moving down and down and down and down. This, whoa. When what we're competing against is like the Giga players. Actually, to be fair, these people are pretty similar to us. Oh, there's a few that aren't. There's that person again. Most of these people have like 10 levels on us. Honestly, not bad. Pretty fucking good. And through this, we're rewarded with a weapon. A weapon. Who gets the weapon? That's a good question. Who the fuck gets the weapon? Faramore can have it. Okay, 17 stages autoed. Pretty fucking tasty. The sad thing is we really wanted a copy of Pandora, because if you didn't know, Pandora is fucking broken, even at 1 copy at free-to-play level. And she makes stages a joke.
Don't worry. I'm here.
Alright. Let's try this. Let's try some AFK stages. Yes. A delicacy. They're dead.
I have prevailed.
Oh, wonderful. In fact, we can just also for a little bit while we do this. Dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub. Okay, team. Two secs, I'm just handling something in my personal life. I'm going to have to deal with this for a second. Okay, we're back. We said that we'd do arena. And we're gonna fucking do it. We have 70k power. We're gonna fucking smash. Fucking send it. I got no clue if this team's good.
In the Queen's name.
In the Queen's name. We found Valara to be surprisingly good at low-level PvP.
Guide your path.
Whether this stays to be the truth, continues to be the truth. Good use of English words. We shall see. Oh my word, we should be able to beat this person, surely. Oh, it's a Pandora team. Huh. Maybe not. That's how good Pandora is, by the way. At this scary low level. We see Pandora, we shit ourselves. Oh my word. We should be able to spank this, surely. It might not be important to have this hero, though. But who else would we play instead? Bonnie?
No need to
We could play Bonnie instead. Oh dear, team. We're in danger!
May the spirits guide your path.
Yep, we just lost to Mythic Chimera and that's it. Great. Love that. Oh, boring. Not salty at all, as you can tell. When every fucking Mythic Cecia, that should be fine, right? Yeah. He says. It clearly wasn't, because we're just going to lose. That sucks. PvP was quite easy on day 1 and day 2. It's now just a fucking nightmare. Because we can't beat Pandora. This guy has Mythic Iron. Wow. Okay. Play on, player.
Don't worry. I'm here.
We do kind of want this though, that's the problem.
Stitchy will protect us.
Stitchy will protect us. We should get the W here.
Time for your eulogy.
Yep.
I have prevailed.
Okay. Who was this guy? Thorend. Okay, we're looking for that guy again. Because that was cozy. There he is. I apologize to this player. It's cozy to defeat you. I say that and I'm going to get spanked this time.
May the spirits guide your path.
Like I said, we literally just destroyed that person and now we just are made to look like a imbecile against them. Like what changed? Nothing. There's so much variance in this like low level. Oh my god. Okay, I can't defeat that team. We can take on the challenger.
In the Queen's name. prevailed.
Alright. One more win. We can get over the hurdle.
In the Queen's name!
Nice.
Victory is ours, my friend.
Oh my god. Elite 2! What does this team look like? I don't know why I'm doing this when I have the capability to check on the outside. People always comment this, and I always am just like, oh yeah. Look, ladies and gentlemen, at this absolute demon. Man's clearly free to play. Just gotten really, really lucky. He's gotten really lucky. Fair play, Raccoon. Look at that. Absolute demon. Oh, this doesn't look too bad. It's just levels. We're just behind on levels. Okay, send it. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, a classic demonstration of how important levels are.
May the spirits die.
I mean, I accepted that I was going to lose this from when I pressed the word battle, so... Oh my word, we won?
I have prevailed.
Okay. We're going to send it back, and it's just going to be even worse. It's going to be one of those things where we win the first one and we just lose every single one.
Queen's name!
Yay, Stitchy! We won!
Oh my woody. We did it again! There's actually... Oh, I'm sad. I thought we had another attack. I thought we were actually going to get to Elite 3. I mean, we're miles away from being anywhere near the top, but... We're 9th? That's crazy. Alright. Supreme Bounty. Oh my god, is that enough points to take us over the threshold? That isn't. That is definitely. Alright. Hold on. Emporium. We have enough to buy an S tier in the arena shop. However, it is probably worth waiting to see if we pull a copy of Rowan. Because I don't think Legendary Brutus is going to make or break us. And I don't think Legendary Haywin is going to make or break us. So I'm guessing it is Rowan, but there's not really much point. I could see Brutus or Haywin being the right pick. I could see Brutus being the right pick, I should say. Okay. Now, I'm gonna re-auto. Hello, Nick. How goes things? How are you today, my friend? You all good? We're doing all right. We've had some really good pulls today. We've had 1 copy of Valara, so we're 1 out of 2 of Valara. Sucky, I get, but it's all right. We got a copy of Daemon. He's now legendary. And we got 2 copies of Shamira. One of them is currently sat doing nothing, but still very good, very cool. Thumbs up. I'm giving myself a thumbs up in real life. And we've upgraded a few of our A tiers. Yeah, Valara absolutely adores me. As soon as I put her the first tier on the wish list, she was like, "I'm coming, I'm a coming." How's your day been overall? In fact, how's your week been overall, Nick? How would you rate it? A good one? We need to do the delicious dungeon, like I just said, but we shall open this letter.
You're going to die.
We just got a letter. And then... we can go back into AFK stages. Look at all the Valara Mahira copies. Not jealous at all. Why would I be jealous? I'm jealous. Okay, and then we can do this. Send it. Alright. Now we go here. It was a decent week, nothing crazy. Good, mate. Nothing crazy is what we like to hear. Honestly, I reckon this map would be pretty decent for our team. Been watching, just not chatting. Watching on my TV, playing at the same time. Very nice, Kenny. It's always a good way of doing it. Do we need Theodore? Can we cut Theodore? Can we just be like, "Hwacha, you are gone"? Maybe he's just good though, because he gives the crit rating. I was thinking maybe we just cut him for Faramusi.
Don't worry, I'm here.
We'll save that. See how that does.
The time has come to depart.
Does Theodore do much? Hold on. We're doing some reading, team. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, okay. 350%. Increase your value. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, knocks him down. Yeah. Okay. We've made the decision to put Theodore back. Purely because he gives Daemon a shield. And Daemon likes shields. We have to do it again in 15 seconds. Okay. What are your initial thoughts on the event so far? I like how they kept the same template as the fairy tale, but still added the cook. Yeah, and also when you get to the end, if you don't like spoilers, close your ear holes now. Okay. There's like a Voyage of Wonders mission at the end of the levels. It's pretty good. I liked it. Nothing too hard. Just a nice little easy voyage mission. It was pretty good. If you've not got there yet, I apologize for spoiling it. But if you have got there, then you'll know what I mean.
Yay, Snitchy! We won!
Oh, and by the way, Nick, somehow we're 15th in Dream Realm on our free-to-play account. Pretty good. And we're top 10 in Arena. We're 9th. Once again, pretty fucking good. But we are definitely lacking levels. Do you know, I was saying obviously yesterday about how we should run this again, but when we run it again, we allow me to spend like the equivalent of like the cost of a AAA game that had come out recently. And I'm still a good believer on that theory and that idea, because I I think I'd instantly just go buy a copy of Mahira and be fine. The one thing that really needs to be stated that I will have to point out in my video, and I'm just hit record because I need to make a mental note to myself. During my last 4 days of this free-to-play run, there has been codes and mails that you wouldn't normally get as a new player that I just have happened to obtain. For example, every player got 20 free epic invitations for their mess up earlier today. You wouldn't just get 20 free epic letters as a new player sometimes. In addition to that, there was that really powerful code for 22 temporal essence and 11 epics. So already that's 31 epic invitations. That's a full S tier hero more than you could probably expect. It means that this server that we're on, obviously everybody gets that, but it means that the server that we're on now, compared to the one that will open up, you know, in a few days' time, this server is going to be absolutely cracked compared to the other one. Because the codes will have run out, and yes, there'll be a new set of codes, but they're definitely not going to be as good as this one. So I find that kind of narrative quite interesting, because it will vary from server to server, the power level that people get, like, as that initial boost. But yeah, I was thinking if I gave myself, like, you know, 60 quid or whatever a AAA game costs nowadays, I don't really know, where would I spend it? I have 20,000 guild coins, so we're 10,000 away. Which honestly is still quite a few. Sorry, team. I was cleaning my glasses. In fact, I still need to clean my glasses. Alright, there we go. If the guild rinses the issue, it could be... Yeah, definitely. I think I'm not in a bad guild. I think we're like 3rd on the server at the moment. Seems that everybody is very active. But yeah, I'm curious if I did, where the money would even go. I definitely think I would buy this. I think if you're a new player listening to me, I think this is like really, really, like from the perspective of AFK stages, getting Confining Echo really early is just super powerful. It will unlock a lot of potential. And I think this is probably the other thing that you would want, because getting a copy of Chimera 70 epics is insane. Like, this is 10 in real world terms, this is 10 normal invitations, 70 epics, and a copy of Chimera. Like, that's nuts. But that's pretty much nearly all of our value gone on this. So it's definitely a big investment. Whereas you could get something like this, but it's more long term. Like, this is much more long term. You've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 epics, plus 10, 20. Oh, hi, Nels. I have a second cat, team. I normally talk about one cat. I have a second cat, but she never comes upstairs, and she's come upstairs. So now I'm a bit like, are you alright? You okay? Hold on, team. We need to take a little bit of a break. Is this... No, that's the privacy screen. There you go, BRB. BRB. Too many twos. We can we can, what's the word? We can see if we can rejig. Alright. 2 minutes. Yummy. Alright, I'm back. I just realized that Kulu and Mira have such similar those... Oh yeah, the familiars. Yeah, because even Kulu makes a joke about the familiars in the Mihira introduction video. Doopa-doopa-doopa-doo. Okay, so what we will do is our event. Why is it saying that this is new? We know about this. We don't know about this though. Oh. Skip. Skip. Batale. Ooh. Skip. Alright. Oh yeah, you're right. I always do that with this stuff. Thank you, IC. Herpa derpa gerpa. Alright. Onwards, team. Into battle. With our fantastic... Oh my god, everybody's huge. This is great. Where's Valara?
Accept this judgment.
Gotta have our Valara. My word, it's amazing seeing all of our team in their full glory.
No need to cheer.
We even get plus 10. Phew. Spice. Alright, send it. No. All right. All right. One adventure
I have
defeated.
prevailed.
Next. Check out this. I'm fine. No, no, I'm fine. Because I know that there's another one on the next one. He wants me to cook. 1, 2, 3, and then add the seasoning. Oh yes. It tastes so great. My chef, I have chefed up the greatest dish in the world. It's so tasty. Oh yes, the tangy worm pudding. Exquisite. Alright, next. It's just Laios by himself. Man's going for it. Next. Right. Big sniffers.
In the Queen's name.
Yay, Snitchy! We won!
Recommended ability level. Oh, we can do it. I'm not sure we can.
Copy that. I'll take care of it.
Yay, Snitchy! We won!
Alright, we did it. Recruit in the Noble Tab. Oh yeah, I forgot about the encounters thing, didn't I? Would have been nice if we had done all those things beforehand. Instead of after the fact. It's alright, we should be able to do them all anyway. I think we can do them all. I think we still have a... I think the only one that we might not be able to do is if they want us to do something in PvP, but I don't think they do. I think they want me to fish, which we can fucking definitely do. I think they want me to recruit, which is something we can definitely do. Dream Realm we definitely can do. I can't remember what the other one was.
May the spirits guide your path.
Yay, Snitchy! We won!
Yay, Stitchy, we won. Is his sword alive? Is that what I was just witnessing?
Nothing to be afraid of.
In the Queen's name.
Look at all of their elements going off. Crazy.
I have prevailed.
Oh my wordy. Yeah, hold on. Oh, this is the one that we couldn't do. Yeah. Oh. Wait. Gourmet Realm. We're gonna go to the Gourmet Realm. You cannot change the dims. Ah, yes. Welcome to the voyage of wonders. Hiya, cha. Oya cha cha. Wacha. Victory. We've collected a mushroom. We have to kill the second mushroom. Yes, I know the boosters. Thank you, game. And we have to kill the third mushroom. And then it's like, ugh. Collecting 3 mushrooms in a row is a bad thing. Why did you do that? Like, you told me that I had to... I can't not do it in the order that you just gave it to me. Oh, why did you have to eat 3 mushrooms in a row? Are you stupid? Great, thanks game. No, we can't kill Mr. Krabby Patty just yet. Welcome back, Nick. We are just about to take on a bird. He is going to die. To be fair, I haven't, Nick. Are they good? Is this going to give me a varied... Is this a good one? No. We need the clam, right? The clam. Yes. That's cool. I like that. Very creative from the community. What does this guy need? He needs the wilder. Very good. Oh, perfect match. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, onwards to the next room. I wish you could actually get Chippy to S+. Do you know what? I'd like it if they reflected the average ascension that your account has. Like, your account should be able to, like, give you either, like, a mark or, like, something to signal how good it is. A powerful foe. Alright. Alright, we just do it this way. Yeah, exactly. They take acorns as well, I promise. Acorns have a use. I promise. All right. Oh. Then we're going to blow this up. Except I didn't press the button correctly. Need to go kill this guy in a sec anyway. But first of all, prepare your buttocks, Mr. Crab. Are we doing it? It looks like we're doing it. We've done it. Okay. And then we go like that. And we're gonna go down. Downtown. Pow. I have an itch. We don't want to hit that. We don't want to hit that. We want to hit this. We then want to hit this. And we then want to hit the bird. We then want to hit the wolf. Then we can hit the crab. I know that you don't need to hit all of these, by the way. I'm just enjoying the nice kind of rhythm. It's always fun. And then we get to hit the boar. No, it's wilder. There you go. Wajum. Death.
Every sword is a witness.
And then we get to go over here. Get to unlock this. Okay, apparently you don't get to press the button. Easy peasy.
Every sword is a witness.
Claim and leave. Got it. Okay. And then we go on to Adventure 2. Electric Boogaloo. It's my first time seeing birds on this account. Who the fuck are these guys? I've never seen these people before. Did you see they nerfed Liber? He used to have 1k, now it's 600. I didn't. I really didn't. I did not see that they had changed that. But you are right, because I was expecting him to instantly summon. I guess they really thought... So the other dreamer, the better dreamer, was in here earlier. And she was saying... she was basically ideating what I had considered and thought as well, which was that there was a good chance that he may replace Theodore if he was going to replace anybody in some of the stages, like in the AFK stage teams. But now he kind of wants Theodore because he wants the additional energy, right? Oh no, it doesn't make a difference, right? Because Theodore doesn't go past... Ignore me, ignore what I just said. I made a boo-boo. I forgot how Theodore works. I think it's still good though, right? Like, he's still ulting really, really quickly. Just that 1k pre-fill would have been nutty, right? Here's a question for you. Is his pre-fill energy predetermined? Like, is it always 600? Or does it scale? I'm guessing it doesn't scale with his ascension. Yeah.
May the spirits guide your path.
Stitchy will protect us.
Nice. Very nice. Next one.
I have prevailed.
Ah, okay. I get you. I get you. It's a bit of a shame. So it means he ults, what? Like 81-ish? Not the greatest, but definitely not the worst. That's the important thing to say, right? He's definitely not the worst, because there are heroes that get us to 81 pretty quickly. Okay, so resource 2 was this, and then we can just sweep.
In the Queen's name.
Okay, so now we can just... Wait. Yeah, this is the best, right? Because this is this. Yeah, we can just sweep here. Okay. Oh, you can technically battle for additional... Okay. Interesting. Because you could battle here, battle here, battle here, battle here. Okay. Well, we can't do that now because we've not got enough. But yeah, I know what it means. So what we want to do is we could do these. So we should do these in a theoretical world. But I'm not sure how easy they'll be. We haven't eaten our food yet. Probably need to go cook the food up. Yeah, I mean, imagine he was just left unchecked. He'd be fucking bonkers. It's a shame, though. I didn't realize they had changed him. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh well. We do need to eat the food, because I remember... Please select a dish. No. We want to cook a dish. And then we want to add a seasoning. Let me go back. And go like... Okay. Good. This season they're kind of changing anyway. They gave gooooo pre-full energy when she didn't have, but however, yeah. Yeah. But it... No, gooooo was last season, but I know what you mean. Because they've given it to a few, like Athalia, obviously once again not this season, but Athalia also had nothing, like no pre-full energy, and then she got some pre-full energy and some other stuff. So they've definitely been changing heroes left, right, and center before they come to the game, which some people quite like because it shows a desire for the developers to take action where they need to. But I know that some people are like, no, leave this hero alone, and I get it. I get both sides of the argument. I just personally don't see it. You do what you want to do, is what I'm saying. Since then, they're trying to... Yeah. And then Gala's gonna come along and just absolutely steamroll them. Okay, so now, no, now we want to, I'm pressing the wrong button. Now we want to go to challenges, go here, go here. Batale. I'm guessing, once again, guessing. I'm guessing that Gala is going to be nuts. Either they're gonna make her like Mihira 2.0, or I think they'll make her amazing at one specific game mode. Like, yeah. I've got a feeling that she's gonna be AFK stage Dream Realm. And the reason why I think that is if she's using time magic, time, like, yeah, once again, very dependent on what they mean by time magic. But if she's going to be fucking around with time, what game modes do you want more time in? Sometimes you need more time in AFK stages. Sometimes you need more time in Dream Realm. But do you need it in PvP? No. PvP's like over very, very quickly. If she's very similar to Marcel, like let's say she also has the ability to rewind time to save an enemy, which save a hero, which is what I actually think she will have. She'll have some, like, it will be in her extreme weapon or something where she can, when one of her allies die, she rewinds time to, like, effectively help. Like, I could easily see that. It's like, oh, I'm gonna rewind time so that my, like, for example, my guy doesn't die. It's just something like that. Okay. So we've done the recipes. Now we need to do the other bit of this. We can claim. That was a quick claim button, I know, team. Apologies. I think it would, but given her thing was that she was out there to save us, it also makes a ton of sense. Okay, so we can't do any more adventures, right? Because this is unlocked in a day. A day? A day and an hour. You don't even get more tomorrow. Oh my jeebers. Okay. We wanted to catch a fish. Yeah. It'll just be interesting to see what she does. Because I thought she might play into, like, being like a harvesty person. On my original theory of her being the new harvest god kind of thing. I thought she'd have, like, a lot of spells that had, like, bountiful and weakness, and we'd get some, like, repeat of maybe some of the Perseus animations, like the wheat field, but put underneath the enemy, like put under under us from afar, and I don't know, just some kind of stuff like that. But now if she's pure time magic, I got no clue. Imagine if her EX weapon adds time to the counter. And she'd be an insta must-have in Dream Realm. I highly doubt they would do that. That'd be such a back-breaking ability to have. Okay, so we need to recruit and we need to hit the Dream Realm boss. We can do both of those things. So, first and foremost, we should take our XP. And we should put it up Valyra. Then we should go Batale. And do that. And then we should recruit. Yeah. Yeah, kind of similar to Cryonaya, definitely. We could do a little 10 bomb. Nothing crazy, unfortunately, but still, it's fine. It's fine. Promise, it's fine. This refreshes in a couple of days, so we should just be patient. We can go back to here, here, not there, here, sweep. Nope, it's not sweep, it's battle. Nope, it's view. Then we go claim. Then we go claim. Okay. So here is a fantastic question for you. Obviously, the best thing that we could do with our 3,360 coins is to buy Laos copies. However, what you could also do is buy 2, 4, 6, 8, probably like 10, 12-ish letters and get A-tier heroes as well. Which is obviously something that the account wants. So it's just a consideration of what you could do if you ever faced in an event like this. Because if like the hero that you could get to M+ for free isn't fantastic, you could opt for the letters or even the temporals. Like in theory, this is 20 temporals, which is pretty meaningful. But we're just going to go with the main man himself. Alright. And then what we will do is we go here. Oh, we've got some gemmy gems from the guide. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. 90 gems that I didn't have before. I'll take that. We have 17. So just do that. 17. Bam. Once again, creating a free-to-play, or sorry, creating any kind of like to-play account on AFK Journey, if you do it during an event like this, it's very different than if you do it outside of an event like this, right? Like, you automatically benefit from a lot by just playing during an event. Getting a free hero to Legendary, and very soon to Mythic Plus. That's crazy good. Crazy, crazy good. Okay. We will open the letter that he just gave us. Another copy of Zany. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. And then we shall reflect quickly. 4 copies. We're one Theodore away. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, definitely. Once again, somebody in the chat, Nick, you hit the nail on the head. If you start during a really good heroes banner, like when I started, I had Bonnie's banner. Amazing to start in because Bonnie was used by so many. But if you started during like Shamira's banner, someone like a really influential hero, once again, you had a meaningful amount more progress than probably some other players did. I'm gonna buy this, fuck it. He was telling me about it. Okay. Can't do that. Can't do this. So we're going into this. And we're gonna scrap and we're gonna add him. And I kind of want to get rid of Valka. But if I get rid of Valka, I have to add something anyway. I could do this, in theory. But I'm guessing this might just be better. We can add Ludovic. Whoa! Sorry. Got a fly in my room. Let me jump. I remember Save 17 was asking on Discord where to use them. And everyone was recommending Shamira even when I was, because of how busted she was. Yeah, that's fair. I remember when I started, my friend was like, make sure that you don't use all of your gems on Bonnie, or like your diamonds on Bonnie. You know, make sure that you're doing this in a smart way, like balance them out, do this, do that. And I was just like, sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of me pulling for Bonnie. And it's just like, okay, guess you're not gonna listen to that. Is Leos busted now that he got his ultimate off? What do we think? He seems good if he can... Oh. Look at the damage that he dealt. Crazy. Is he a warrior? Yeah. Welp. He dies quite quickly, for me, sadly. I think if we found another way to protect him a little bit better, it would be better. Do we win this? Is this a fight we win? I actually don't know. Like, do we defeat Carolina here before Damien summons another mob? Yeah, we do. Alright, cool. So if we want to protect him, maybe we just... You could do something weird like this, but you lose your bonus, which is painful. You get to ult. Rowan doesn't do much here. Yeah, we can cut Rowan. Okay. Cut Rowan and go back to another Graveborn hero. Is what we need to do. He seems fast, and at least it felt that way to me. Do you know what? That's really funny. I was thinking the exact same thing, Will. Like, he summons the guy and then runs forward and is like, follow me, and then dies. That is exactly what I was thinking like a second ago. I was like, why is he doing that weird thing? So I'm glad it's not just me.
Battlefield, a state of art.
Like, watch. He slammed him down. I guess in this scenario it's good. I'm wondering if what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to control him similar to Lucy, and you're going to have to place where the ultimate comes. Obviously, I don't know if that's even a thing. I haven't tried manualing him yet, but maybe you have to always just make sure that you're placing the big suit of armor ahead of him to avoid the behavior. Oh, he's dead. He's very, very squishy. He definitely, like, if we had Mihira at 1 copy, it would be quite different. Because we could scrap Ludo, we'd play Mihira. Painful. Alright, maybe we just need to turtle. Like this. Turtle mode engaged. There you go. That's easier. Much better. I'm going to release a video. Laos is cracked in AFK stages. People are going to be like, oh my god. And the evidence is going to be pre-season level 300 stage. To be fair, he isn't doing a lot. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. He did a lot that one stage. He's now doing less than Ludovic. But we'll persevere. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's died again. He's definitely a warrior. That's a good way of putting it. He's definitely a warrior. Meaning, he has fuck all health. Except Belrin and Brewers.
Stitchy will protect us.
No. He refuses to live. He's like, no. You can't make me.
In silence.
Wow. Okay. There you go. We got him to live. He should do a lot here now. There you go. He didn't insta-die, and he didn't do a lot. But he still did something. It's like, if he doesn't do a lot, he's still doing something because he's providing another body.
May the spirits guide your path.
The value of that is yet to be determined. It's really interesting to me because arguably the people that are playing on this server will be the first people to get him to S+, because they'll be like, holy shit, I get this hero to legendary for free and then I can just pull him loads. Like, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like, he's definitely not built for a team where he has to just walk into the battle and be like, oh, I guess I'm doing my stuff the old-fashioned way. And he definitely needs somebody to be like, can you serve... Oh, here you go. Here's a good thematical. Can you serve them to me on a platter? Because, you know, delicious dungeon. Food. Serving it to him on a platter. I'll hold for the applause. Alright. Oh, this looked painful. Ow. Jeez, Louise. Ooh, that's a damage. That's a lot of damage. Wowzers. That is painful. How the ruckety-duckety do you get through that then? You go like Valara Chimera on the other side.
Stitchy will protect us.
That was closer. Alright, I think our demoing of Mr. Leos is out of the fucking window.
Ah, a familiar battlefield.
Try that. Oh yeah, his buffs seem nuts. But just case in point. Yeah, I agree. A single copy of me, like that's kind of why I was very, as much as it was like a joke, we spent a lot of like our gems instead of like we basically bought all of the stellar crystal orbs that we could from the guild store, and we also so basically we had 11 orbs is what I'm trying to get to. And the idea was, if we were really lucky and we pulled the Mahira copy in our first 10 bomb of Stargazer, I think we could have really, really competed even as free-to-play. And yes, that points out that there's probably like a decent amount of RNG involved in terms of what you do and you don't get. And clearly that's something that I'm trying to point out too, but it would have been really cool if we had just got it. You know, if we had just got it. But we didn't, so it is what it is. Apparently this team is good. I'm not quite sure how. Does this team not just die? This team suffers from not living, right?
May the spirits guide your path.
Look at that. The team suffers from the not living disease. Okay. Get rid of all these.
Accept this judgment.
I'm all grown up now.
Don't worry. I'm here.
Ah, a familiar battlefield. In the Queen's name.
Like if you're someone that doesn't want to spend a lot of money on this game, you do have to have your fair share of luck. And that's fine. Like that's free to play games in general, right? If you have better luck than your neighbor, you tend to do a little bit better. But it's just about how you go about getting it.
The battlefield.
We probably need to play in the other corner. Like that. Can we ult? Can we ult? We can, but it doesn't do a lot. Oh, that's a shame. Alright. Can we flip the script? Can we do...
Orders accepted.
Yeah, he's taking too much damage. Bollocks! That don't work. What could we play instead?
The hour has come.
Trying to think.
The battlefield, a state of art.
And having a dimensional hero in this team is bad. Because as a free-to-play, you really need to strive for... Ooh, are we doing it? You need to strive for the additional, like, 10% stats and stuff. My wordy team, are we doing it? Oh my god, we were so close. We still might do it, team. We done it! Yes, boy. Alright, nice. We cooked that. Cooked. Cooked. I just saw this. What in the demon's name is this, ladies and gentlemen? Not one, but two Shakirs. Sorry, I was yawning. Hazy. Yeah, we're trying the main man himself. He's got the case of the not living disease, but we're trying him.
Ah, a familiar battlefield.
Still, well, not for us. There's a chance that he could be, but we can only get him to legendary, and he doesn't seem to do much against a fucking enraged Shakir for us. He's just dying very quickly, bless him. He's suffering from the curse of being small. He also got nerfed, as Nick pointed out, and I didn't realize. He no longer has 1,000 pre-fill energy. He has only 600, which is meaningful. There you go. We did it. Nice. And he actually did a lot there. It might not look like he did a lot, but he did a lot there. His armor tanked one of the Shakirs really well. Leave it on auto for a sec. Oh, we get 2 epics. Very nice. Where are we? We're still in the top 20, team. We're 16th. It's not bad. Well, if we look at our power, we're 487, 538, 629, 406. This person's behind us. They have mythic Marcel, though. Jeez. Okay. Mythic Plus. Supreme. Mythic. A lot of people in this Champions Guild, I think, are swiping. Because I think, for example, this person has Mythic Twins and a copy of Mahira. And Mythic Chimera, Mythic Siren. Pretty fucking good. You can tell from all the red that they be buying. Whereas us, we're doing our best. I'm not sure, to be honest, see. I've had quite a few messages being like, I've just started playing. What do you think of the game so far? So, I'm not sure. There's definitely players that, similar to myself, that like well, they'll basically only play preseason stuff. We were talking about it yesterday. There's a handful of players that basically come into these new servers and then they'll just whale and they'll go through the whole process of, you know, doing this, and then they'll go into the next season, so like season 6, and that's their thing. Like, they're just, I'll play through this, I'll play through season 6, and then I'll start again. And they say they see that as like maybe like an easier experience. I don't know. Or more just maybe they really enjoy the base game. Not sure. Okay. What did we fail to? Oh, we failed to this. Can we just switch sides? Let's go back to the event list, because I was interested in actually looking at that fully. Like 1386, 1415. This still, I laugh at this. This player's had this since day 2. But yeah, all 4 of these are like top 5, top 6, top 7, top 8. Top 8 are champions. Shows. But it's pretty cool. What's in the letters? 1, 2. Not bad. We're getting a lot of Zanies. Zany is 3 copies from Legendary Plus, and we get her focus. Penetration increase. Alright. Why do we keep losing this? Can we have it explained to us, please? Can you show me you're working? Oh, Parissa is just nuking Shamira. Okay. Okay.
In the Queen's name.
Might stand a better chance now. There we go. Once again, Laios did a lot. Might not seem like it, but he definitely did a lot there. He's very how can I put this? How can I put this? He's very squishy. If he can ult, he's fine. But at this low level, it tends to be that we don't have a great frontliner. I think we were talking about this a second ago. Nick and I agreed. If we had 1 copy Mahira, I think he would be amazing. Because he gets to where he needs to be quite quickly. We're not going to win, are we? Oh, we did. Okay. But yeah. He's really interesting. He's only at Legendary. What does he unlock at Legendary Plus? He gets more attack. We are at about 20k guild coin. We're still quite far. We were saying if we had gotten lucky on our first 10 pull for a copy of Mahira, I think this would feel very different. I don't think we'd be able to compete for maybe like top 5 AFK stages, because as we just saw, the top 5 are all like double my power, have pay to win levels. Like, it's clear that I don't think I'd be able to do that. But top 10, I think, would be fairly feasible. Like, we're 14th at the moment, and top 10 is top 10 is 350 basically. And these guys are only just ahead of me on power level, basically. Like this person's either got an extremely lucky is yeah. Yeah, so obviously Monday is a big day for us because we get Lucky Flip as well, which is really important. So at the moment we have 1 copy of Valara and 1 copy of Chimera sat doing nothing. If we got an additional copy of one of these 2 heroes, we could get Valara to Supreme, which would be nuts, by the way. Or we could get Chimera to Mythic. And either one of those is already bonkers. Like, that's really cool. Can we not just run this? What's dying here? Is it just a case of we don't get to do our thing? Yeah, okay. Boo.
May the spirits guide your path.
Yeah, I know, it's weird, right? You want to test the new hero, but you can't because you've done all your AFK stages. It's really weird. It feels really bad. It's like, oh yeah, we've released these new heroes, but you can't play with them. Oh, thanks. Really appreciate that. Really cool of you. Send it again. I'm in a mood to let Chippy just do the work. I can cook. And then he can execute. Oh, what's the time? It's nearly 11 for me. 11 o'clock. I had a long week, chap. Can't you test it via proxy? You could if someone else has it. But the sad thing is that AFK stage, well, some Apex stages right now are a little bit easier. So if you really wanted to test him, like Leos, or even Marcel for that, against like high deficit, it's really hard to achieve. You'd kind of have to find a needle in a haystack. You'd have to find some people that entered Season 5 late who have only just started to get to Apex. And yeah, I think they would be quite rare. Which is why in my review video of them, I was saying if you want to test them at true deficit, either you have to wait for Pioneer, but I don't know if there's somebody crazy enough to go to true deficit in Pioneer, or you just have to wait till VN gets it this weekend. Like VN this weekend get Stoof, so I'm guessing we will see we'll see some results off the back of that.
In the Queen's name.
He'll be really good, by the way. There's no doubt about it. I think he'll be really good. Especially, we were talking about how if he's paired with like heroes that control for the first like 10 seconds of the fight, he'll be just good. I don't think there'll be any issue for him. This is his problem here. It's his survivability. At least for me, in this moment of time, for this account, for this specific day, his problem is living. Yeah. Yeah, do a little montage. Push it to the limit with my phone.
In the Queen's name.
But this is clearly a hard stage. But we need to snowball and kill 2 people, but we're not doing it. There we go. We got it. Nice.
Yay, Snitchy! We won!
Should we have a look at the guild? Oh, look at that. We are the AFK expert for the day. We're the arena legend for the day. We're definitely not in the... Definitely not the Dream Realm legend. Even though it's in our name. Of all of the game modes. But the fact that we're still in the top 20 for this is astronomically cool. What do you think of his S+? We're talking about Mr. Leos. Let's have a look. Permanently increases his HP by 20. Blah, 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 blah. Permanently increases his HP by 20% each time he collects a different ingredient. Yeah, I know, Nick. It's crazy. It feels like we're definitely pushing the boundary of what is possible. By the way, we didn't get 300 gems for doing the trial stage for this nerd. Did they remove that now? If they have, I'm going to be really upset about that. Anyway. His plus 15. Increase the damage deals to monsters. Like, his weapon, like this ingredient analysis is phenomenally good. Like, this is amazing. Okay? His S plus is, like, fine. Like, this isn't going to make or break the hero. This does. This makes him, like, really good. I was talking about that over. You think you don't give... Yeah. Weird. His sword is cute. Yeah, I was talking about it earlier. His sword is funny, right? Yeah, so for Aliceth and stuff, so for the rate ups, when they put the banners out normally, like when they put the banner out, you go here and you can press like, there's like a button. It's like trial or something. Like you go here and you can trial him. And you could earn 300 diamonds. But because there's no banner for Aliceth, you have to buy a copy of Aliceth to be able to do it. So you could in the past, like when I remember getting Mahira, and she was like, oh, if you want to do a trial stage for Mahira, you can get 300 diamonds. But I don't know if they've scrapped it. I guess we'll find out when Gala comes out if they've scrapped it or not, right? So you just gotta wait till the 18th of December to see if you can still get 300 diamonds for trialing a fucking hero. But yeah, weird. If they have, I think it's weird. Fair. So, at this very low beginner free-to-play AFK stage pre-season level, unfortunately, Leos, yeah. Yeah, I didn't. Because they came as like a group. You could trial both of them. They were like on the same screen. And it doesn't let you do it. It's weird. Like, he just dies. He needs so much protection, and he just isn't gonna get it. I'm so sorry to tell you, Leos, but you're fucking cut from this AFK stage. I don't think you're good for this AFK stage. And that's kind of true, because they are heroes and not monsters. I don't know if he has those sorts of abilities yet. But he definitely, yeah, he does. Can add Rowan in.
For sale. Buy 4, get 1 free.
See if this changes anything. Spoiler. It won't.
In the Queen's
Oh, Rowan.
name.
Fucking use your duck, mate. Quack. 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 Nope. Oh. You fucking duck.
Don't worry. I'm here.
Can we do the all-in Valara trick again? Surely this will work. It won't.
Stitchy will protect us.
Oh my god, please work. Work! We're not doing it. Alright, we're upgrading our gear. So the biggest spender, their highest hero is level 101, and the rest of their team is... They've got two 101s, and the rest of their team is 91. We have a level 85, two 81s, and then two 80s. So we're quite far behind. Unfortunately. But unfortunately, in pre-season, you could buy levels like it. Like we haven't got the. Like it's very easy to just instantly point out where the levels that you can kind of get come from, because if you look here, like we're missing out on so much from not getting this. Like. On top of getting the instant, like if you paid in a theoretical world, if you paid £20 or like £15, I think it is on Loot Bar, you get a ton of stuff compared to like me. Like you get all of this stuff, and it's meaningful. But on top of that, some of the bundles early on have XP in, and the stopgap most of the time is the purple essence, and this hero essence you got or you get in various packs that pop up. Like I'm sure that there's probably one here, like here. If you buy a hero pack, you get XP. You get XP. You can see here, there's XP. XP. So it all adds up, unfortunately. But it's just the game that you play, right? If you're gonna play this sort of stuff free to play, it's just what you have to deal with. Can we play like this?
In the Queen's name.
But it just means that you have to kind of play in your own little bubble, if that makes sense. Like, in these games, if you're playing this game just as, like, a fun thing to do, right? Let's say you're just trying to kill time and you're like, what game should I play? And you find AFK Journey. You should look at it as an opportunity just to be like, I'm playing in my own bubble. It doesn't matter how well or not well that I do. I guess like this. Maybe we run this. You take your small victories. Like, we're in the top 10 for Arena. Like, how's that a thing?
I have prevailed.
Got distracted by my cat. Auto prog. What on earth is this? For anyone who's just... Oh. Do you know what? This server is really, really active. It's kind of interesting. Where's Dream Realm? Can we see how many people are on here? Is this like a good indicator? Does it go past 200? It doesn't go past 200. Okay. But there's a lot of people. It seems, at least. Which is nice. It's cool. I like how cozy and chill Preseason World is. I like the aesthetic of Preseason World. I'm not sure I like Dark Forest. I think I prefer Hollowstone, but I think they're still nice. We're still cooking. We're still flying. We're going. In a few stages, we'll be 11th. That's not bad, team. Not bad at all. I also think the amount that you can push in AFK stages is also very much determined based on if you pull a copy of Pandora. We're talking about dimensional heroes today a lot. Pandora is amazing for early stage AFK pushing because she just sucks up Chimera, and if you have been fortunate enough or paid your way in a way to a high enough ascended Chimera, your Chimera just comes instantly out and just goes bub, 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 and you're like, cool, next. So there's definitely that element to consider. Because I've seen a few people, like if we go back to what we were just looking at, I think this guy, well, there was someone around here that has a very similar power level to us, but they have Pandora. I think it was this person maybe who has Pandora. Team, we got to AFK stage 325. Oh my god, we got a hat. Put that on. Yeah, buddy. Look at that hat. HP, attack. Oh. Taste. Tastes good. We have enough perps to level a hero up, which is good. So we can get another 81 in a second, which is always good. Always good. We like to see that. We like to see that. We do. And then what we can do is we can pay for a few of these and see if we can't boost our little scory up a little bit more. Because we're not too far from getting a bit higher. Look at these people on Epic. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Yeah, you're right, Nick. It would. Or even a copy. Yep. Claim growth path rewards. What the fuck does that mean? Does that mean this? I guess so, yeah, it does. But I can't claim them, game, because I'm not there. What a weird thing to put on your AFK stage track. What a demonic level. Look at this shit. Yeah, exactly. Speaking of him. Speak and he shall appear. Oh, I didn't realise we put Laos back in our team. I mean, of course we did. Man's an absolute goat.
In the Queen's name.
There we bloody go. Damien down. Alright, next. It's always really sad seeing Laos die. Because I'm just there like, come on. We've got this. And he's just there like, take my torch, I shall die. I have lived a long life. I'm like, no, you haven't. You lived for about 2 minutes. It is long enough for me. Look, he's just... Team, he is actually dog shit. I swear. I refuse to live. Great. Thank you. If you could refuse to live somewhere else. Have you ever VO for... I haven't. I haven't. It was really funny. I used to play... I went through a period of time where I obviously matured in my voice, and I never really realized. And I play. It's not I played, I play World of Warcraft with a set of people. And I remember not talking for like a year or two. And then I bought a new setup, and I talked, and they were like, who the fuck is this? I was like, guys, it's me. What are you on about? And they were like, who the fuck is this? Yeah. And ever since, it's just been this this funny notion of I have this weird and wonderful voice.
May the spirits guide your path.
I went to like a work conference as well last year, and I was being introduced to the team, and they asked me to like stand up and talk into a mic, and I was like, hey, I'm such and such, I do this. It's a pleasure to be here. They gave the microphone to someone to ask me a question, and they were like, your voice is amazing. I was there like, please shut up, in front of like 500 people. I was instantly turned like a completely different color of red. I used to do not quite VO stuff, but I used to do narration and stuff for I have to do narration in my line of work, and it helps to do in the way that I do, which is why I invested in some decent audio equipment during COVID, because I couldn't go to effectively like a studio to do what I needed to do. And then yeah, I just had it in the background. It's been nice. I'm trying to think, chat, about which hero I could possibly use. And in what combination. A big up Morgan Freeman. Yeah. To be fair, I've met a few that have incredible voices, but they don't come across on the big screen.
Don't worry. I'm here.
sometimes, unfortunately. We did some of the set, like, what's the word? The set finding for, if anybody here watches or likes to or has seen Reacher, not the movie. The movie is good, but the TV series. We did some of the location scouting for the TV series, and some of the cast include, well, specifically Mr. Big Man himself, Mr. Alan Richardson, is has a good voice. This AFK stage is a tricky. I can tell you that. Maybe we play on the other side, and we don't play with Faramore. Go here, go here. Go here, maybe. Or like that. Like, whoa! Keep getting this weird thing. The Reacher films were phenomenal, or at least I thought they were good. The second one, to be fair, actually, the second one was pretty poop. From what I haven't watched the second one in a while, but I remember the second one getting some bad reviews. But the first one was amazing, especially that scene where he like the driving scenes, and then they like he basically puts the car into drive or into first, and then like hops out and goes and stands at the bus stop. There's definitely some cool scenes in that film. Yeah, I get you. Maybe this. Oh, actually, I clicked the wrong button.
Accept this
Maybe this. Let's see this. Oh dear, the Shakira. The Shakira instantly on top of the Valara. Not horrendous, but not the best for us. And everybody else is going to melt now. This is a rough AFK stage. Hey, Cav. Yeah, I agree that the series picked the right actor. Definitely. Definitely. Maybe we go to the other corner. It served us well a second ago. Try it this way. Oh my word. If we win this, it's completely on the back of Laos. I don't know if anybody saw what just happened. Seth. Thank you. Laos, basically, he got his stun on the Shakira at the right time, and he got the final body, his ult got, the fucking, I can't speak my words of English today. Have you pulled on your main? No, I haven't, Cav. I'm keeping all my resources on my main at the moment. I say that. That's kind of a lie. I did a 10 bomb. No. I did 2 10 pulls on my main just to get 1 copy, or well, 8 copies of Laos. That's it. I am saving for Gala. Nick kind of hit the nail on the head. I think, by the way, I might swap Perseus into Gala if Gala is really, really good, because I don't really use Perseus. I only have S plus Perseus. Yeah. But yes, I've not pulled any of the dimensionals. The first time I will pull the dimensional is probably not even based on the VN data. It will be based on probably the data that I see from like deficit stages on the first couple of days after Mythic Charms. So like, for example, I'm in Germany on that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So then maybe the Thursday I come back, I'll be like, cool, I've seen enough. Or maybe I'll treat myself to pulling Laos in my hotel room and I can scream and shout at the wall on my phone when I pity every single time or something. And yeah, they are limited. You're not wrong there, and it kicked me, it really did hurt me in the original Fairy Tail collab that I didn't have Natsu. Like Natsu didn't, what's the word? Natsu didn't seem like an AFK stage or like an important hero. And then we got to like this really giga high part of phase 1 deficit pushing on AFK stages, and suddenly it was just Natsu, 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 Natsu. It was crazy. So yeah. If I don't end up needing to pull one or both in while I'm in Germany, I will stream it when I come back. I'm streaming the first day, which is the Sunday for me here in the UK, of phase 3, and then the Monday, unfortunately, I have to go to Germany. Same for Tuesday, Wednesday, for my job that pays for my dragon crystals. So I will be away, and then I'm back on Thursday, and I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off because it's like my birthday. It's like a long weekend for me, so I will be streaming a majority of those days. So that'd be cool. I pulled both to... Is that L+? That looks like an exclamation point. It's L. Okay. Pulled both L+. Okay, cool. Thank you, Z. How old am I? Am I 32 or am I 33? I don't know. I'm one of the two. My brain instantly was like, he's pulled that to exclamation point plus mark. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And then I was like, it's an L. It's definitely an L. We're gonna die here. I haven't pressed battle. Your anime preference gave your age away. Do you know what? I don't watch the last anime that I sat and watched completely the way through was actually, maybe that's a lie. Maybe it was like the second to most recent one, and I really regret putting the time, effort into this. It was like the Dota 2 anime that they did that went onto Netflix. It was like a couple of seasons, and I liked like a few of the episodes, and I really liked Dota. Like, played Dota a lot, like Dota 2 a lot, but I just, yeah, I was like, oh, this isn't good. And then I kept watching it, and I kept being like, oh, not really enjoying this. Next next episode. I don't know. I tell you what I did watch today, team. While I was doing that crappy presentation that I was describing earlier, I watched a film that I adore. I normally watch it around Halloween time, but I didn't this year. I watched Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko is a great film. It's really, really weird, but it's a cool film. And yeah, Kath, there's like this Dota 2 anime, but it was like a Netflix exclusive. It was weird. It wasn't very good. I wouldn't recommend it.
May the spirits guide your path. I have prevailed.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, I watched Arcane. There you go. To be fair, I only watched the first season of Arcane. I think there's been more, right? I haven't watched any more.
With this sword, you shall be purged.
Stitchy will protect us.
I don't watch a lot of stuff, to be fair.
victory worth celebrating.
My favorite series, anime or not, this year was probably the second series of Andor. Andor was great. I watched that on the plane to and from Canada. Interesting that the second one is meh. Andor, yeah. Yeah, Andor was really cool. When I was watching it on the plane, somebody literally was like looking over my shoulder and I turned around and they were just like, this show's fucking amazing. I was like, yeah, it is, right? And at heart, I'm a massive Star Wars nerd. I grew up as a massive Star Wars nerd. My dad adores it. Behind me on my shelf, I have Star Wars figures and helmets and characters and things like that. And I have lightsabers, like the real lightsabers that you can go and buy and craft and shit, which are cool. The one that had the sound effects and stuff, that had the metal handles. Alright. I haven't seen the last. You should. You 100% should. It's very, very good.
May the spirits guide your path.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's definitely not a bad thing to have, by the way. If you're gonna have to suffer with something, watching the whole season again is not a bad thing.
Stitchy will protect us.
Ah, this one's hard. Okay, how do we... Maybe we go to the other corner. And we play out of the other corner. Yeah, Andor's very political. But it's really good in that way.
This sword, you shall be heard.
Lady, I'm not... The latest Star Wars was, sadly not the one. It was a little bit of a mess, wasn't it?
Stitchy will protect us.
I mean, their design choice is their design choice.
May the spirits guide your path.
I like, I personally, for me... Sorry, team. I'm just hitting the desk because there was a fly on my desk and it's annoying me. I died. I thought I was winning that AFK stage. What happened? Well, Harry Potter and I have a bone to pick. I tend to divide a room when I say this. I am not a fan of Harry Potter. Two secs, team. I just need to get rid of something from my room. I'm back. Will I be crucified if I say that episode 2 is my favorite? Are you saying episode 2 as in Attack of the Clones? Same with Lord of the Rings, don't know why I bothered with those two. The reason I don't like Harry Potter is my first name I share with him. So during school, it was constantly Potter. So I got fed up very quickly. And then with regards to the Lord of the Rings stuff, are you referring to the Rings of Power when you say why you bothered with those two? You're a wizard. Get your shitey owl. Yeah, I am wearing glasses too, yeah. To be fair, I didn't wear glasses until like maybe 2 years ago. So I didn't have that problem as a kid, at least. If you were referring to the Rings of Power stuff for the 2 new seasons, I oddly quite liked the second season of Rings of Power. I think I'm probably one of very, very few. But the reason I liked it was because of the costume design. I adored, like, Elrond's outfit in the final, like, battle that they have in season 2. He looks phenomenal. Ah, okay, fair. I really liked... I'm a massive high fantasy type nerd person, so Lord of the Rings definitely floats my boat, as it were. Yeah, I've never watched Game of Thrones either. That is something that I'm fine saying. I always have people like, oh my god. I remember when COVID hit, they were like, oh, you can watch Game of Thrones now. And I was like, or I could not. And they were just like, oh, okay. And to Zelda, one of the things that you should do this Christmas, if any of your family members like Star Wars, you should sit down and watch them back. One of my favorite things to do with my own dad is to sit down and to rewatch some of the old Star Wars stuff. He loves them. Oh, I think Shamira's gonna die here, please. Okay.
With this sword, you shall be purged.
It's such an easy thing to do, Z. It's nice. Oh, it's painful. They're hitting so hard. There's definitely a route around this. I just don't know what it is yet. Yeah, I didn't read the books either, Z. You're all good.
May the spirits guide your path.
That's not what we really wanted Leos to do.
Will protect us.
So you can manual Leos to determine where his living armor goes, which is very, very, very good, by the way, because you can put it in an angle that means that the enemies will hit it.
I have prevailed.
Hmm. I tend to do 1 through 6 Zelda, if I'm honest. But if we've got less time, because my dad adores the old ones, we do 4, 5, 6, and then we do 1, 2, 3. Personally, my favorite is... Well, it's probably a really hard question to answer, actually. I think my favorite might be 3, but it could also be 5. I think it's 3 or 5. I still have a very, 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 very accurate memory of a friend of mine and I. We went to see the midnight release of 7, 8, and 9, the newer ones that they did, and during the midnight release of The Last Jedi, when the Mary Poppins kind of scene happens with Princess Leia and she goes out into space, and then yeah, if you've seen it, you know what happens. I remember a very angry gentleman standing up in the cinema. I live in a very quiet part of the UK. This sort of stuff doesn't happen, which is why it's super memorable for me. And he was very distraught, very angry, screaming and shouting at the screen, and yeah, he firmly exited stage left, and I think probably said goodbye to the Star Wars franchise there and then. But yeah, that always sticks in my mind. Hilarious thing is he's quite a local lad, so but sometimes when I'm shopping I see him and I just know, like, oh, that's the guy that completely had a meltdown in the cinema. Yeah, Mace Windu, super popular. Mr. Samuel L. Jackson. I think if you had said, like, my favorite Jedi was Kit Fisto, I'd be like, okay, that's a pretty unpopular, kind of out of nowhere one.
I have prevailed.
Team. And I say, somehow, as a free-to-play, we're still pushing. Pretty good, right?
In the Queen's name.
Darth Maul was... That's cool. I mean, Darth Maul got brought back so many times. Bless him. One of my favourite medias... Well, he was alive for definitely more than a few minutes. If you watch all of the Star Wars content, he survives his... Spoiler alert. He survives his fall into the pit. Into the dark depths. He lives on in the Star Wars universe for many, 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 many years. To the point where he eventually dies at the hands of a very old Obi-Wan Kenobi. Spoiler again. If anybody wants to watch that, it's on Star Wars Rebels. Star Wars Rebels is an absolutely amazing show. The first few seasons of it, unfortunately, are quite slow. I think maybe season 1 is quite slow. It's geared towards a younger viewer. And then they realized the material that they had and the potential that they had and flipped it into a young adult, late adult kind of viewer. And it works really, really well. And then the final 2 seasons of it are amazing. Ah, fair.
Queen's name.
Fair to both points. Rebels is it's a really interesting show. I've heard, yeah, it's like Clone Wars. I know some people that are like, oh, I can't be bothered to invest so much time into watching Clone Wars, and then I know people that are like, will watch Clone Wars on repeat because it's just amazing.
With this sword,
We want to try and kill this mob on the left really quickly. Alright, we did it. Now we need to snowball. There we go. Oh my god, the 2D micro series that came out on like Cartoon Network, and it was on like Toonami or whatever it was called back in the day. And I think it got shown on like Channel 5 or Channel 4 here in the UK as well. That was incredible. That's like, I hate the fact that that isn't a quote unquote canon series, but it was by far the most like pretty and amazing. It's so good. I love that. Well, this AFK stage seems quite challenging, to say the least. Yeah.
The battlefield, a state of art.
Mate, I love Valkyr because of the attack speed. And Valkyr is a shield to what's the word?
a familiar battlefield.
Like we're getting the 10%, which is really hard to get because we have to run these two and we have to run Valara, and we're trying this guy out, which means we have to run a Graveborn hero. If I had like another Graveborn tank that wasn't just absolutely dog shit in terms of Ascension, I wouldn't run Valkyr. This might be a Laos out angle, unfortunately, team.
Don't worry, I'm here.
I'm not sure it's a Faramore in angle though, Harry. Maybe Brutus at the tip. We do this. It's pretty close to the end of the day. We might just use our synergy here.
Queen's name.
Yeah, we'll just use our synergy. Fuck it. Alright. There you go, look at that. The Valkyr Ascension bundle. Chimera synergy, please. One, two, three. We didn't get anything. Sag. It's all good, Kev. We normally get 1 billion people thanks to the pleasures of world chat. We only need like a tiny one.
Chaos holds no place in my
P4. P4? Well, if we struggle with P1, I'll come grab your P4, definitely. I'm still curious if this is even going to be enough, by the way. It should be.
Stitchy will protect us.
May the spirits guide.
Because this is now just going to be a Gigadam. Yeah, there you go. the damages. Easy. Alright, on to the next one. We need to put the lady herself back into the team. And we need to go into the other corner. Like this. Where the P4 Marsil? Yeah, I could. I should go ask one of the whales for the Marsil hookup.
May the spirits guide your path.
I've got a funny feeling that we're not going to win this. Yep.
May the spirits guide your path.
I've seen some people say that she is, she's nuts in PvP too,
May the spirits
but
guide
I don't know. I mean, I get that that's like a cool thing, right? Is there a money spent per day cap in this game, or could someone theoretically... Theoretically, someone could P4 everything in one day, but the problem is it would cost them so much to do it, because eventually you get down to... I don't even know if I have the ability to see it. I don't on this character. So basically, there's like those normal bundles that are horrendous value. So theoretically, you could. I don't think you'd want to, but you could.
Now I'm capable of protecting more people.
We said that we would do a few more attacks.
Yay, Snitchy! We won!
Oh my god, team, look at that.
Yay, Snitchy! We won!
Amazing. Okay, so, well, you can still buy. There's like there's horrendous rates. Like 10 orbs for the price of like 40 or something like that. I can't remember what it is, and I think they're unlimited. Like because you've got your weekly bundles. You've got like your one-offs. You've then got your weeklies. You then have like unlimited. So the rates would be disgusting. Like you'd have to spend so much money, but you could do it.
For the god of war!
Stitchy will protect us.
We need to kill 3. No, we didn't. We were nearly there. We were really close.
Stitchy will protect us.
Oh, we're so close. I know this might be counterintuitive, but what if we swapped Valara back?
May the spirits guide your path.
No, we don't get the first kill now. Yeah, we're super close. Alright, team. I think we are done for today. we got to Elite 3 because people are attacking us. Yes! Look at that team. We are 6th in Arena. That is amazing. That is hilarious. That is actually hilarious. Look at that. 1,000 gems. Amazing. How many gems we got? We can end the stream with a temple. Double Valkyr. Double Valkyr just for you, Kath. How close is she? She's ages away. Alright, cool. So, I shall see you... I actually never made a top 5 on the early days and now it's pretty much impossible. Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to become very much impossible for us. So, don't you worry. Don't feel bad. It's definitely not something. Top 5 is 400 points. Whoosh. I think in my server, I'm miles away. I'm miles ahead, sorry, compared to others. Reset is in 10 minutes. It is, but we're gonna save reset for tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow. I want to do like a little daily recap, like I do. I want to take some pictures of the account, post them up, and then we'll be back for. Is it day 5? I think it's day 5, right? Yeah, day 5 tomorrow. So I shall see you then. Have a wonderful Saturday. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon. Thank you for everybody, as always. What time are you streaming? Tomorrow, I've got no idea, I'll be honest. I'm completely honest. I will be streaming probably in the evening. Probably similar time to what we're doing now. Probably like the last 3 hours in the run-up to reset. I think that'll be the case, Kath. Okay, cool. Well, like I said, have a lovely rest of your day. And I shall see you tomorrow if you stop by. Okay, toodaloo. Bye-bye. See you later.